This is part 2, Dark Goddess Tarot reading. Bringing in some kind, loving, happy energy. The card that came out, Penthesia, Guilt. Who's at fault? Where's the blame? Drowning in a world of shame. Guilty punishment is tough. Forgive, move on, enough's enough. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Everybody makes mistakes. People misjudge and misunderstand, creating difficulties for themselves and others, short of taking a life. There is very little you can do that cannot be undone or made better. Knowing that we choose to stray from our path, our stomachs may churn and our heads may hang heavy in shame. Feelings of guilt, no matter how deeply stored, demonstrate that you have the capacity to acknowledge your part in a problem or dilemma. Take responsibility for what you have instigated and come clean. Don't let a situation get out of hand. Own up to your part in it. Time to move beyond your comfort zone. Forgive someone for hurting you. You are not responsible for the actions of others. A guilty secret will be revealed. Get my words out. Ask for advice about how best to tackle a tricky situation. Penthesia reveals. Archetypal perpetrator of Greek origin. This queen of the Amazons accidentally killed her own sister while hunting, unable to reconcile what she had done and plagued by guilt. She took to war against the mighty Trojans in order to die an honourable death in battle. Wow. Okay, let's see if any more cards wish to come out. And the card is Sekhmet, Empowerment. Empowering Goddess, I call upon you to eliminate all in my life that's not true. Devour and destroy my guilt, fear and blame. Set them alight in your solar bright flame. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. You are quite the rebel, aren't you? Often going against the grain. You push through other people's boundaries without knowing what the effect will be. You have been a fighter all your life, facing up to life challenges and overcoming other people's prejudices directed at you. You stand strong in your belief regardless of other people's thoughts and feelings. You always rise in opposition against those who are in power for all the wrong reasons. Sekhmet calls to you to see the truth from all perspectives. Stop being a rebel for the sake of it. Speak your truth lovingly. Try to see both sides of any situation. Draw upon your past experiences to grow stronger. Call upon the strength of Sekhmet to truly stand in your power. Disregard any minor agitations and shine your light. Archetypal rebel of Egypt origin, the powerful one was both a goddess of war and healing. Depicted as a lioness and the fiercest hunter known to the Egyptians, her breath formed the desert. She protected the pharaohs and went against the grain. When called up, she would rise and lead them in warfare. Beautiful. So I feel a bit tongue-tied there. So someone's like getting their words out of what they wish to connect with, you know. And that can also have an effect of us wanting to speak our truth. Too many. Gonna go for one more. Spirit messages, and then I will finish. I'm just stretching because I've got cramp in my leg. I did yoga earlier, so it was quite light yoga, but sometimes we need to listen to our bodies. They're taking their time. There was too many, and then now they're taking their time. DT, revenge. Okay, that's an interesting card to come out, isn't it? Wow. DT, revenge. Boiling point. Must seek revenge. Destroyed. This act must be avenged. Stop, retract, time to think twice. Forgive, move on, or pay the price. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. When they are beaten, some people will just give up or turn and walk away, but not you. You seek revenge, but right now it is getting to the point where it will consume you rather than give you the strength to rise above the actions of those who have wronged you. I'm finding it really hard to read this at the moment. I'm feeling quite an angry energy coming in, and someone is trying to get their words out and they're finding it really difficult to say what they want because they are really angry. So I don't know who this is connected to, and I never know who my readings are connected to, but the more I connect, obviously, and then with this card, revenge. So it's like someone's so angry that they're shouting and they're getting their words out and everything else, but they're not being heard because they're shouting so much. They're so angry, they're so vengeful, you know, but they're not being heard. A broken heart will not mend by inflicting that pain onto others. It will just remain broken for longer. Falsehoods spoken have left you raw, but the desire to add to those lies are a knee-jerk reaction and will only make things worse. Think about what you should do rather than what you want to do. Don't act in haste. Your partner's ex is on the warpath. Think through all your actions before taking drastic action. Tell someone how you really feel about a situation causing you sleepless nights. Negative behaviour needs to be addressed. Architectural Avenger of Indian origin. DT wanted a son more powerful than Indra, who had killed her previous children, but Indra used a thunderbolt to splinter the fetus into many pieces, creating the, what does that say? The 49 Martyrus or Mantis. DT was also instrumental in the partitioning of India into Hindi and Tamil, North and South India, to gain control and autonomy over the gods. My eyes just like my vision. So I feel someone possibly needs to connect with their third eye, because they're not seeing things clearly. They're raging, basically. I don't mean to laugh but they're raging. It's like their vision, they're not seeing clearly, so they need to connect with their third eye. Amethyst is a beautiful crystal. If you wish to work with crystals, you don't have to. So, wow, an interesting reading. I never know who they're connected to. I really don't know. I only go with what I'm guided to do. So there's obviously a reason why I've been guided to connect with this reading. But my eyes, you know, I was trying to read that, and I always think sometimes when that happens is someone's not seeing it clearly because they're so full of revenge. DT, revenge. So spirit messages, and then I'm going to finish. And look, all of these decided to come out. I was only going to do one. Where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Learn to ride the waves of life when faced with difficult times. You can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy? Fighting against it, don't do that to yourself. Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception. That's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. And the last one, trust yourself. Trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to. All in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. Well, I hope you have enjoyed part 2 Dark Goddess tarot reading, and I will see you again soon. Look after yourselves.